Welcome back, everybody. So we're just going to be staying local today. There is a woodland area that's not too far from us, so we're just going to do a little bit of exploration. So we're just going to take you with us, so make sure you grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee and let's just explore together. So let's just do this. So Stanmore Common represents roughly about 49 hectares or just over 120 acres of statutory local nature reserve. It is an open space that holds a very specific reputation among those who know it well. Widely considered to have the greatest sense of genuine wilderness anywhere in the borough. So to really understand what you're looking at when you walk beneath the canopy of Stanmore Common, you have to look down at the earth beneath your feet. The unique character of this landscape is entirely driven by its complex underlying geology. The lowest section of the common actually sits on the deep layer of heavy London clay, and it's definitely correct. Where we live in our garden, we do have a lot of clay. It is a common misconception that wide places like this area are entirely untouched by human hands. In reality, the landscape of Stanmore Common is a direct living artifact of over 1,000 years of British history and shifting land use. I can feel the air quality being better, to be honest. Can you feel the difference? The recorded timeline begins all the way back in the year 793 AD, when the King of Mercia granted this vast tract of land to St. Albans Abbey. And it's correct because St. Albans is actually very close to us, kind of just around the corner, which held onto it tightly until the Norman conquest. For centuries afterwards, it did function under the traditional feudal system as true common land, but local residents known as commoners had legal rights to use this space for rough pasturage, grazing their cattle, sheep and pigs, and for collecting essential winter fuel. So this land definitely had gone through a lot. Because hundreds of livestock were constantly grazing the area for generations, the original truly ancient prehistoric woods were systematically cleared away, which is really a shame. By the 17th century, the common looked radically different than it does today. It wasn't a dense forest, it was a sweeping, wide open expanse of lowland, acid, heath and grassland. You can tell, obviously you got a lot of grass here. We did come across a fair bit of fern as well when I walked. So this open ecosystem was deliberately maintained by continuous grazing and the occasional controlled fire as well. So this woodland is so close to us. It probably took us about 25 to 30 minutes to walk, and it just doesn't feel like it's close to the main road. It's nice and serene. It's really nice and relaxing, so make sure you do check out where you live, because there might be something in the area. You don't have to travel far. I'm really surprised to see this plant here, because I remember when I go and see my friend in the New Forest, they would have loads of this, but I haven't actually seen this in London. Very prickly, and I think the horses and the wild ponies, they tend to go for this. This is broken though.
Yeah, where's it broken from?
I can't even see the base.
That's what I mean. Look for the base and we know which way we're going. Oh, we'll go this way.
Well, there are some mushrooms here, your favorites. This trail is actually part of the Stanmore Common Trail. We are doing the red trail. My husband said there is a blue trail as well. We haven't actually started it from the beginning of the red one. Just a little bit of an exploration, but definitely we're gonna come back here. A bit of fresh air is really good for your mental health, getting away from it all. And you know, if you've got any kind of greenery, as I said, just check out where you are, because it's really worth it. I'm a bit out of breath now. There's a little bit of elevation with this, not much. This is a horse ride, so they got these billets up like wooden bits by the path. I take it where they see this, they will be able to go through with the horses.
Yeah, I think they're the big, long, kind of like wide footpath areas.
Yeah.
People and horses can go together.
Yeah, because there was a sign that, you know, give way to horses and keep your dogs under control. We may see it as it comes. Try to spot the woodpecker. So Stanmore Common doesn't offer the manicured comfort of a traditional park, but you see how beautiful it is, and that's why precisely its triumph. It stands out as a vivid living reminder of what this corner of England looked like long before the brick and mortar arrived. a genuine pocket of ancient resilience wilderness, quietly thriving right on the edge of the metropolis. Hopefully you enjoyed today's outing. We definitely had a lot of fun. We are heading back now, so we will be back here. So this was the red trail. So if you live in the area, please make sure you put a comment down below, and in the meantime check out the place. That's another local place. I will just link it after this video. Have a good one, everybody. See you in the next one. Take care. Goodbye for now.